Hello, my name is Nicky Shavak, and I'm the co-founder of StartMate. And together with Ian from Founder Fuel and Philip from Seedcamp, we wanted to welcome you here tonight. Before we get started, I think we have Mike to say a few words to welcome everyone here. So I'll pass it over to Mike, and then we'll get right into it.
G'day. I just wanted to say a quick thank you very much for coming. I assure you I did not actually put this marketing up. This is the StartMate guys feeling guilty for using our space. I don't think they should. As an international startup, we know exactly how you all feel. And it's just awesome to be able to support everything. I have to get to know all the Canadian and English companies. I got that right? European companies. I've been lucky enough to mentor some and watch the Australian companies over the last 3.5 months evolve, and it's been a pretty awesome journey to be involved with, both over the last 3 years and specifically the last 3.5 months. So thank you very much for coming. Enjoy the beer, and I hope you hang around, and I hope you enjoy a lot of the awesome companies from all over the globe.
Cheers, yeah. From all corners of the world, StartMate, Founder Fuel and Seedcamp sort of believes in one central theme, and that is the next great company can be founded anywhere, not just Silicon Valley. And so this tonight we have 13 companies, I believe, which are testament to that trend. And Mike and Scott and what they've created with Atlassian out of Australia and all over the world, sort of at the other end of that spectrum of success. So hope you enjoy. So the way tonight will work is a series of 3-minute pitches, no Q&A, so we'll just do one after the other. We'll break for some beers, and then you can talk to the startups that interest you the most. Hopefully organise some follow-up meetings. And I'll pass it over to Ian to say a few words on Founder Fuel.
Thanks, Nicky. So my name is Ian Jeffrey. I'm the GM of Founder Fuel. I wanted to thank Mike and all of you for being here. Founder Fuel is located in Montreal, so we're not too far from you guys, and we're extremely excited to bring 4 companies here today. And Founder Fuel is part of an early stage seed fund called Real Ventures, which is a $50 million seed fund in Montreal. So thanks again for coming. I don't want to take too much time. Let's get this on the road. Perfect.
So unfortunately, Phil couldn't come, but we're representing Seedcamp. Seedcamp is a leading European investment platform, and we're counting with 88 companies, and me and Thomas right here, and Thomas will say a few words as well. We're very lucky to belong to the family of Seedcamp. It's basically bringing us mentorship, over 3,000 mentors worldwide. We have a lot of stuff counting with US trips and whatnot. And you want to say something?
Yeah, so Seedcamp basically holds events all over Europe. Once you get into the Seedcamp network, you're basically part of the leading 1% of European startup ecosystem, and you get instant access to all of their mentors. And like Jamie already said, you also go to a US tour, and they bring you in front of the global network of investors, like here in San Francisco today.
Yeah, that's it.
So hey, we're Blossom. These are my 2 co-founders, Alan and Nick. Together we have over 30 years of experience in software engineering. We've contributed to projects like jQuery and built some of Europe's highest trafficked Facebook applications for brands like Red Bull and the FIFA Soccer World Cup. One thing that's really frustrating to us are the project management. Engineering moved from waterfall to monthly releases to weekly releases, and is now adopting continuous delivery. And what we believe is that the market needs tools that are built from scratch with continuous delivery in mind. So what's Blossom? Blossom basically is exactly that. It's a project management tool built for teams that are shipping on a continuous basis. So let's take a look at the product. Blossom helps you to focus on what's important right now. It visualizes the pipeline of features, the flow of features from inception until delivery, and all the roadblocks on the way. It visualizes who's working on what, as well as the most important thing, the reason why you're doing what you're doing. To make the day-to-day of product development teams as easy and smooth as possible, we're integrating with leading third-party services. And just a few weeks ago, we shipped an integration with Atlassian's HipChat, and our integration is one of the best integrations on the market right now. These are really exciting times. We're looking at a market that is $10 billion and growing, and the market currently is shifting to a new era of software development, and companies are looking for new solutions, and we're ready to serve them. We currently have over 300 companies as our paying customers. Among them are leading startups from well-known startup accelerators and well-known bigger organizations. We're growing our revenue at 40% per month at the moment. And if you're as excited about product management, user experience, and software engineering, please come and talk to us. Thanks a lot.
Hi, I'm Casey. I've been in the information security industry for over 10 years, and I'm here today to talk to you about BugCrowd. BugCrowd is crowdsourced security for web and mobile applications. You might not know this, but big companies spend lots of money on security consultants already, and you'd think that this would keep them safe, but it doesn't. When you've got a large crowd of bad guys up against one or two security consultants, the results, unfortunately, are predictable. But what if, instead of a single set of eyes, you had lots of eyes? What if you had a crowd working for you, too? That's exactly what BugCrowd does. Our managed bug bounties level the cybersecurity playing field. Our team is myself, with 10 years of experience in enterprise sales and architecture, Serge, who ran the security team for Deloitte, Chris, a seasoned platform engineer with a previous exit to SAP, and Nick Elsmore, who sold his security company to British Aerospace in 2011. So what is a bug bounty? It's a contest where a crowd of security researchers compete to find and report security flaws in applications. If they're the first, they get cash and social recognition as a reward. These guys have been running them for a long time now. They love them, and the market's starting to catch on. BugCrowd takes this innovative approach to security, previously reserved only for the big guys, and makes it available and easy to onboard for companies of all shapes and sizes. So we've assembled a marketplace of over 1,700 researchers. We have profile pages for them to use as an online resume, much in the same way developers use GitHub today. And we've developed Crowd Control, a system which allows us and our clients to control the crowd. Our approach yields up to 5 times as many flaws compared to traditional consulting. Those are flaws which, because of BugCrowd, can now be fixed. Companies in the US already spend over $3 billion per year on consultants, and it's our plan to take a large piece of that pie. And then there's the brand new market for managed bug bounties, a market which BugCrowd has created. Our revenue model is simple. Our clients offer a reward pool to the crowd, and we take a cut. For companies wanting constant coverage, we charge a monthly fee. And keep in mind, this is a recurring activity. You don't just do it once. For a 4-month-old company, our traction's pretty impressive. We've run 18 bounties so far, had over 4,000 bugs submitted, and have customers in technology, finance, retail, and charity. And a couple of them are quite big. Google loved their in-house bug bounty program, but they couldn't pass up the opportunity to outsource it to us. We're very proud to count them as a BugCrowd customer. And we've been endorsed by the ISC Squared, the world's foremost information security certifying body. Sales have been good too. We've closed over $100,000 in bounties since we launched in January this year, with enterprise deals closing in as little as 48 hours, and previous customers coming back after we've done the bounty and asking for more. So the opportunity, we're raising $1 million to scale our early success into the US market, and that's BugCrowd. It works, the market wants us, and we'd like to take some of you with us. Hit us up on AngelList or send us an email or grab us over a beer afterwards. Thank you very much.
So, social media and the web have really changed the way we communicate and experience events. We'd love to share our experiences, especially around events online. In fact, 60%, actually over 60% of all photos taken are now shared online through one social network or the other. Now, that's really great, but the only problem with that is that it's really difficult to find the content. You don't really know everybody there, you're not necessarily in the same social network, and there's no centralization, and the human experience is kind of lost on you because of that. If you're in advertising or marketing or you're an event planner, all of those dollars are wasted because of the lack of, sort of the fragmented attention. And those custom apps that people make for that one event always die with the event because of the lack of social continuity outside of the app itself. Nobody wants 17 apps for 17 events, something like that. Yet, still a $22.9 billion a year and growing industry, with hundreds of millions of people attending it every year or engaging in different platforms. But people just want to know what the pulse of the event is and where is all that content going to. Now, wouldn't it be great if there's just one place to go, regardless of what social network you're on, to go interact, build a community, and create. Well, there is, and it's called Epiloger. Epiloger centralizes the event automatically and actively, and it connects people through content. We let you create, we let you curate, beautifully and simply, all from one platform. You can tweet, you can check in, you can comment, you can share different pictures, no matter where you are, from whatever platform you're on, regardless of social network you're using. You can even invite your friends to collaborate with you using our memory boxes for your favorite moments. Really great stuff. Now, one thing to remember at Epiloger, which is really important, is that we're not just an event app for one event. We are one event app for all the events, but we're also a growing community with massive viral potential. People see the event because they've heard about it or attended it. They go to Epiloger, they see the great content, and when they want to start contributing, they join it and invite their friends to contribute with them. Now, if you are an event planner, wouldn't it be great to say, get all that centralized eyeballs in one place and be able to somehow take advantage of that with some kind of tool? Well, we make it very easy. We give them moderation, infographic reports, sponsored logo placement, and a whole lot of great tools to make it really easy to be an event planner and to get really great results. About a year ago this time, we had our first real great case study at a conference called C2 Montreal. We got them to build a sample of our app into their conference app, and we became the most popular feature in the app, giving them 4,500 views unique every single day above and beyond the capacity of 1,200 people. So what's next for Epiloger? We're moving past conferences now. Conferences are great, but there's a bigger opportunity for us. Right now, we launched our mobile app for iPhone about 3 weeks ago at the Launch Festival here in San Francisco. We're building some great partnerships with strategics, but also have some great clients who are coming in to help us with distribution. These are some of them, and we're happy to announce today that the NHLPA has signed on as a partner and advisor, who will get us into a great distribution channel of hundreds of thousands of people in sports entertainment. Download the app, give us some great feedback, talk to me outside. We're at Epiloger Central. Thank you.
Good day. Phone calls are the best way to convert and retain customers. Online businesses who call their customers have higher conversion rates and higher retention rates than those who don't. If you don't call your customers, you're leaving money on the table. And Good Call's a solution to this. Good Call helps online businesses make the right calls at the right time. Let's take a look at a real example. This is Elmar, and his business is called Photo Merchant. Photo Merchant helps photographers sell their photos online. When a new user signs up to Photo Merchant on a free trial, this event triggers a phone call via our API. The call is listed in a queue and is ready to be worked on by the first available agent. The Photo Merchant user receives a call as they're signing up and learning about the product, and they're delighted to hear from a real voice that's here to help them choose the right paid plan. Elmar's agent makes this call directly with our platform from the browser, and Elmar can A/B test his scripts to optimize and improve. Elmar can also listen and rate calls from agents, and he can view his sales and ROI metrics. Before Good Call, Photo Merchant was converting free trial users to paid about 16% of the time. After 2 weeks, they got to 20%. And after 4 weeks in refining the campaign, refining the script, refining the agents, they reached 26%. This is a 61% increase in conversions. This is because phone calls are the best way to convert and retain customers. And this is just one event. There are a range of events that our customers are using to improve conversion and retention. But our vision is much bigger than SaaS companies. We're working on integrations that will allow any business process or event to trigger a phone call. Our mission is to humanize software of all types. We want to empower every business to make more sales. In the last 3 months, we've made 25,000 calls with our platform. And my name is Nick. I founded BuzzNum as a software as a service business. We grew to millions in revenue with thousands of enterprise customers. And last year, we were successfully acquired by Asia Pacific's largest media intelligence company. Our sales success at BuzzNum was due to our structured, consistent approach to calling customers. I run a team of agents, but it's much harder than it needs to be. Because right now it's difficult to find and train great people. It's hard to track the outcomes and their performance. You have to deal with VoIP platforms, payments. This is a fragmented process that's incredibly hard to measure and analyze. And this is why I started Good Call. Along with my founders, Nathan, who is part of the founding team at Top Guest, which is a founders fund-backed company which was acquired 18 months after starting. And Dan, who was the engineering manager for WPP Maxis Media, that built sites that supported tens of millions of dollars of internet advertising revenue. To recap, phone calls are the best way to convert and retain customers. And our experienced team has built a kick-ass platform that enables online businesses to do this at scale. Let's talk.
So hey everyone, I'm Trina from InfoActive. Coincidentally, I was born in the same year and month that Microsoft released the very first version of Excel. See, these days we take it for granted, but it's actually pretty cool to think about how Excel was the first major tool that allowed people to programmatically analyze and visualize information at the click of a button. Because in 1985, this was magical. Now today, we're in the era of big data, where the world's data is projected to grow by 50 times in the next decade. It's no coincidence that we're also seeing massive growth in data-driven web content in the form of infographics. But how on earth do you turn data into compelling visual stories? Well, it turns out it's really not easy. Data tools, like Excel, were never built for design, and design tools were never made to handle data. Companies are spending a couple $1,000s a pop on static image infographics that often take weeks to produce, don't scale on mobile devices, and lack even the most basic interactive features, like, say, the ability to click on source links. From a functional perspective, today's static infographics are no different than the ones printed on paper back in 1985, or 1885 for that matter. It would be totally ridiculous for Amazon to scan the pages of a catalog and use PDFs in e-commerce, but that's exactly what we're doing to our data. So we can do better. This is InfoActive, an online platform that makes it dead simple to drop live data streams into interactive, data-driven stories that look fantastic on any device. Infographics are already the fastest growing type of online marketing content, in part because they jack up engagement metrics, which is one of the biggest challenges cited by content marketers. InfoActive makes it easy and affordable to produce interactive infographics without the need to hire developers and designers. And you know what? It performs. In one example, TimeDoctor.com republished a static image infographic about global salaries with an InfoActive version that actually pulls in live salary data and then checks it against daily currency conversion rates. It received 3 times more social shares, with traffic engaging 4 times longer with the InfoActive version than the static one. And who's behind this? We're a team of code artists and data geeks who get super excited about merging data with design. Last fall, we graduated from Founder Fuel. In February, we joined a 6-month incubator with Cassette, Canada's largest marketing agency. Last month, InfoActive won the award for Best Bootstrap Company in the South by Southwest Interactive Accelerator out of more than 550 contestants. Last week, we won a $90,000 fellowship with the Reynolds Journalism Institute to improve our newsroom integration. And right now, we have more than 1,000 people who've requested access to our private alpha, including brands like BBC, Al Jazeera, and Procter & Gamble. Each year, companies spend $17 billion on digital content like infographics. InfoActive is disrupting data storytelling in the age of big data and tiny touchscreens. We do this by cutting the cost of producing engaging content and multiplying the return on content spending. So again, I'm Trina, this is InfoActive, and we bring life to data. Thank you.
Hi, my name's Dan, and I'm here to introduce you to Kinderloop. It brings the simplicity of Instagram to the lives of child carers and families worldwide. Now, I've got 2 kids under 5, and every day when my wife and I scoot off to work, we often feel stressed, anxious, and a little bit guilty about leaving our children in the care of someone we really don't know. If you're a parent, you'll understand that it's almost impossible to get any information from them when you pick them up at the end of the day. On a good day, this is what I get posted on the preschool wall. It's handwritten newsletters. I can't take these home, and I can't share them with my family overseas. I may get a huge weekly PDF that doesn't even mention my child. This is time-consuming for the carer and can cost up to $3,000 per year. Now, every carer must maintain a certain standard of parent communication, and in many countries, it's actually a legal requirement. The solution is Kinderloop. It's a web and mobile communication platform that connects child carers with parents. Carers use Kinderloop to quickly and securely post video, photos, and news, all in real time. What used to take hours each day now just takes minutes. Parents are more engaged, more connected, and from my own experience, 20,000 miles away, pitching to you guys, a lot happier. This is one of our early adopters, a typical centre with 114 children. We save them time and money, and we reach 812 family members around the world with a 97% engagement. 12 weeks ago, we started with that one centre and we proved that Kinderloop works. We've now got over 200 childcare centres signed up in both Australia and the US. And we know what works to acquire more. We charge each centre a $50 per month fee, and we're looking at charging parents for premium in-app features, such as high-quality photos, printed media, and downloadable video content. In the next 12 months, our target is 5,000 centres, which will give us gross revenue of $250K per month, and we'll be reaching over 1.5 million family members. Now, the viral qualities of Kinderloop and our marketing strategy will allow us to reach a large percentage of these carers worldwide. Now, Kinderloop is easy to use and requires no training. Images and news are private and only available to invited family members. It's being developed with the help of over 100 carers who are helping to build the communication tool that they want to use. As you can tell, we've experienced this problem firsthand, and we have an excellent team with solid experience in this field. Right now, we're focusing on the early learning preschool market, but our vision for Kinderloop is to connect and motivate every child carer so that as busy parents, we can log in and see all those amazing moments we may have missed. We're raising $800,000 to bring Kinderloop to the US market. We've already got 190 committed, and we'd like to take some of you guys with us. Thanks for listening.
Hi, I'm Chris from My Customizer. We're empowering the customization revolution. People love to stand out from the crowd. Big brands get it, and their answer is customization. Whether they offer bikes, sunglasses, or even apparel, market leaders are investing millions of dollars to create that unique bond with their customers. Our team spent the last 5 years designing, coding, and supporting online customizers for major brands. We empowered Warrior Sports to process more than 14,000 custom orders. We have experienced firsthand the customization revolution. It's a revolution extending far beyond the big players. Actually, customization matters so much that most businesses are currently using paper forms, faxes, PDFs, and emails to satisfy their customers. That's why 12 months ago, we started building My Customizer to unleash businesses' technological ability to adopt mass customization. Creating a customizer is now as simple as uploading product pictures, setting editable zones, and defining the product options like materials, colors. Just a few days later, consumers and retailers can start placing orders. One step at a time, they design their own perfect product. And when they're done, orders are sent directly to the production lines. My Customizer connects consumers, brands, and retailers through an outstanding customization experience. We deliver all of this starting as low as $99 per month, plus a 4% commission on sales. And as our customers grow, our pricing and platform scales to accommodate them. Warrior Sports, set to launch with My Customizer by August, is already paying us $10,000 per month. This is the first milestone in our quest to own the custom apparel market, set to be worth $35 billion by 2020. That's $35 billion for customized clothing alone. To capture this growth, we're raising a seed round to boost our customer acquisition, to validate channels like e-commerce marketplaces, and to move to new verticals like furniture, jewelry, and food. We're going to get to the point where we add 10 brands, 15 retailers, and 20 products every month. Finally, we're looking for partners connected in the retail and consumer brands ecosystem, and who believe that mass customization will bring great benefits to our economy. So my name is Chris from My Customizer, and I would be happy to talk with you. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Daniel from Ulala, and we're the mobile platform that's helping post-secondary students better connect and engage with their campus. And we do this by working directly with universities to provide all the content they need. Now, most of us have been through college, and I think we all can agree that things can get pretty hectic. From managing your social life, to passing exams, to trying to get to class on time. Things can get overwhelming. Fortunately, there's an app for that. Now, what if I told you, as a student, you can manage your entire school life with just a single click? If you're always late for class, you can just press a button and we'll literally wake you up to class for class. We'll guide you step by step to your classroom. Once in the classroom, you can interact with other students and even leave questions for your professor for concepts that you don't understand. Pretty cool. After a long day of class, whether you're looking for events or you want to know which of your friends are free, you can manage all of that with a single tap. And these are just some of the ways of how we work with campus organizations to help students better manage their time on campus. So, since our launch in the US last fall, we work with over 70 campuses in places such as the US, Canada, UK, and France. And we have a wait list of another 50 universities from places such as Brazil, Mexico, and Singapore. Now, we focus heavily on daily engagement, and our recent updates, more than 20% of our users come back to our app every single day. To give you an idea of our growth, we activate 12,000 users every single week. Now, when I say activation, I don't mean downloads. These are students who use their university or school email, fill out their educational profile, and perform an action on the app. We've also been on the top of the educational app store, and we compete head-on with large incumbents such as Blackboard. Recently, we also started monetizing our platform, and we're charging universities anywhere between $2 to $5 per student per semester. And we're actually negotiating some multi-year contracts with our biggest customers. To give you an idea, our largest contract is worth around $400,000 per year for a period of 5 years. And at our current rate, we expect to be profitable by the end of the summer. To give you a sense of the market, annual college discretionary spending is $30 billion in the US alone. And a big part of that is spent on the college education. Our goal is to be the mobile and communication platform used by colleges and students across the world. So if you're excited about how mobile technology is innovating education, I'm Daniel from Ulala, and I will be happy to talk to you. Thank you.
The world spends $312 billion correcting software bugs every year. That's actually enough money to fund the entire Apollo space program. Twice. Hi, I'm Jamie, and I'm here to introduce you to QA-Mine. QA-Mine is an automated software testing as a service platform. The main premise is creating efficient software development. And the way that it works is every time a developer makes a change and pushes code to his repository, QA-Mine will pull the code, analyze it, and then report back to the developer. And so this is essentially static code analysis with a no-bugging policy, which means that we don't disrupt the development of software. But basically, we want also to focus on actual metrics. The first feature set we implemented allows you to manage duplicate code. But we don't show you percentage of duplicate code, only that. So we basically allow you to, every time you correct something, we look for other places where you need to correct that as well. And using only that, we started in January, and we have over 12,000 software projects share with us. Now, this is some of the love we're having from developers, some of which can't live without the tool anymore. The team is composed of 2 software engineers with domain experience and love for software metrics, and we have 1 designer that loves to create beautiful stuff for developers as well. Now, the market is focused on cloud co-hosting platforms, the biggest of them all being GitHub and Bitbucket. Between them, they have 5 million software repositories, and QA-Mine is currently able to analyze 80% of it. Also, our revenue model is based on performance-based. So basically, you pay per bug, which is to say, every time we find an issue, you can pay for that issue. Now, we started small, and our traction has been very interesting. But we want to continue that growth on a persistent and a consistent way. And so we basically want to release a second feature set, which goes by the code name of Precog. And Precog will be about crowdsourcing of code patterns. The idea is that we're going to give an interface for developers to create their own code patterns. And these code patterns, mind you, that could be style enforcing code patterns. So for instance, you could enforce that a variable has a name like camel case for all the software projects. So no single developer could go out of his way to not have the same code style that all other developers have. But we have refactoring code patterns as well, or bug identification ones. But it doesn't end there. So the idea is that at the end of the day, we share the code pattern with other people that use the same language, the same framework as you. And the good thing about it is we have a waiting list of people that want to use it at this time. We're also one of the best, we're nominated as one of the best 10 B2B startups in Europe. And we're here right now to raise $500,000. We're looking to raise with people that, we already have people that are committed in Europe, and we're looking to have people as well here in the United States. The idea is that we have already in late discussion with these people, and we're looking to close soon. QA-Mine is automated software testing provided as a service. We're building the world's best code analysis tool for the cloud. Thank you.
Hey everyone, Shifter. It's the simplest way to share and swap shifts. For a lot of people outside of this room, work sucks. People like Jake, they are at heart party animals, but when they find out that they have work, that just sucks for them. They want to get out of that shift. On the other hand, there are people like Sarah. She's studying, but she knows that a law degree costs a lot of money. But for this to happen, there's some poor sod in between. Ben, the manager, he hates going into the office, picking up the phone, calling down a list, scratching out names, trying to find someone. But he doesn't have to, because he's got Shifter. With Shifter, Jake simply pulls out his phone, logs in, he can see his shifts there, which is awesome. And he finds the one he wants to get out of, punches in a reason, and we get some really good ones. Like, they're really honest about that. So I'll skip forward, and we send a push notification out to the rest of the workplace, people like Sarah. She can quickly grab it if she wants to take up that shift and get some extra cash. Now Ben, on the other hand, he's in the McDonald's store. He knows that there's going to be a whole ton of customers coming in. And he sees, oh crap, Jake wants to get out of that shift. But that's all right. 2 people have already grabbed it, and he can actually assign it straight away. And Shifter actually pulls out some interesting information from their back-end system and says, wait, that's going to cost me more, so let's give it to Sarah instead. What's our traction? Started with an MVP, 1 store. McDonald's managers started talking to each other and their friends. Employees started talking to their friends as well. We grew quite quickly, and now those managers are taking us to head office because they think that every McDonald's store needs Shifter, and there are a lot of those. But outside of McDonald's, we released a free version. We found zookeepers wanted to swap shifts, sandwich artists, store clerks, associates, and even topless male models. We're really excited to be starting our trial with Australia's biggest retailer. They've got 200,000 people like Jake who want to change shifts. What's the competition? Well, there's huge back-end systems, and quite frankly, they suck. You can also use Facebook or call in or SMS, but that sucks. What we do, we come in on top of that, and we pull out the relevant information for Ben, the manager, so he can see it on his phone when he needs to make that decision. And we broadcast it to where employees actually look. So our team, we put together a relevant team to solve this problem. We've all quit jobs at illustrious places like KFC, getting paid $5 an hour, and we come to work for a startup that gets, so we get $1 an hour, I think, or less. Ladies and gentlemen, the world of work is changing. We are Shifter, the simplest way to share and swap shifts. People like Jake, Ben, and Sarah are already using our platform within the trusted circle of their workplace. Now we're working with enterprises to expand that circle across workplaces within an enterprise. What happens after that? Come talk to us.
Hi, I'm Jeff, co-founder at Stupeflix. I'm here to talk about video creation. Well, creating videos is a bitch. It's the best medium for storytelling, to share emotions, but it takes too much time to create. And our mission is to make it fast and easy. We've done it for the web, and now we're doing it for mobile. Only this time, it's instant. People have been saying with their wallet that they want to create videos. iMovie has been the top grossing app in photo and video since it launched, but people don't use it. So please indulge me and raise your hand if you've ever received a video made with iMovie for iPhone. I got 2 or 3, it's pretty good. So my point is, video creation on mobile is not done, and it's a big opportunity. Looking at the App Store today, there is no fast and easy way to make videos. iMovie makes beautiful videos, but it's way too complicated. And then Vine makes it easy and social, but you can't tell meaningful stories. So here comes Stupeflix for iPhone. It's a one-click experience that shows you instant replays of your life. It makes beautiful videos like iMovie as quickly as with Vine. And now is the time for a live demo. Good work. Ooh, weird fun night. All right, so here is Stupeflix. And this is my life as seen through my camera roll. Every photo and video I've taken is here, grouped by events. If I click one event, a video launches instantly. It's even more awesome with a song. So we got text, we got photos, we got video clips. Everything is edited automatically. It makes a great piece to share that beautiful day at the beach with my family. If I want to change the visual style, a new video launches instantly. If I want to edit that video, there is a simple and beautiful interface to do just that. So what makes Stupeflix for iPhone unique is the instant rendering. And we're doing that by rendering the videos locally on your iPhone using the power of its GPU. And so because the videos are rendered locally, you don't need to have connection. You can make videos on the go. You don't need to wait for the photos to upload to a server to make a video, the video to download back to your phone. It's instant gratification, and so more people can make and share more videos. We're a team of 12 engineers based in Paris and San Francisco. We've been a CCAM company from the start, and now a 500 startup company. 1.5 million people have used our web application to make videos, and our API has generated 20 million videos for developers and big brands like Coke and Samsung. We are past the $1 million revenue mark. We've been growing organically for 3 years before raising our first seed round at the end of last year, and we're going to be raising our Series A this fall. Thank you very much.
Hi, my name's Amir, and I'm from 7pm Anywhere. 7pm Anywhere makes online dating feel like it's offline dating. And it works a little bit like an online version of the dating game TV show. Online dating is broken, particularly for women in their 20s and early 30s. Typically, they get bombarded with messages from the moment they sign up. So, these messages are generic, copy-paste, and send to countless other girls on the site. Or, they're essay-length love letters from the lonely. Conversely, guys get ignored, likely to receive 1 or 2 responses from every 20 messages sent, with no idea if that lack of response is due to their profiles, photo, or message sent. Truth be told, online dating hasn't really evolved beyond the personal classified model of the newspaper era. 7pm Anywhere is different. We take one girl and in real time pair her up with 3 guys, sight unseen. She asks the questions and the guys respond. Every 3rd question she removes one guy and leaves a bit of feedback as to why. This process repeats until only one guy remains, at which point photos are revealed and she's free to chat one-on-one with her match or chat again with 3 new guys. 7pm Anywhere is different because our model mimics behaviour as it happens offline. In nature, males compete for female attention, and females choose who they want. Sounds good in theory, but does it work in practice? Well, if engagement is anything to go by, it does. Activation, that's a percentage of users who sign up and experience a first chat, is 80%, higher for girls and guys. And retention, 75%. Once you've had one chat, you're hooked. What's more, we get daily feedback from our users telling us how much they love us. Now, it's one thing to build a better dating site, another to overcome the cold start problem, the chicken and egg. AdWords are prohibitively expensive, affiliate marketing ranges from $5 to $10 a head, and the incumbents spend countless dollars on TV ads. We've discovered an untapped opportunity and stumbled upon. We've been able to convert users at $3 a head without any optimization. There's 1.8 million users on StumbleUpon subscribed to dating and relationships, which means we can scale up users in a given city with a flick of a switch. We've also seen phenomenal conversion from traditional media. Articles mentioning 7pm Anywhere convert between 25 and 40%. Now the market for online dating is massive, in the billions. In the US alone, there are 60 million people who are single, nearly half of whom are in their 20s and early 30s. What's more, it's one of the fastest growing segments online, due in part to the proliferation of mobile phones, and also as online dating becomes more normalised in society. We're excited because today, only 20% of this segment uses online dating, so the opportunity is all before us. The team behind 7pm Anywhere consists of myself, Amir Nissan, as CEO. I've got a background in social sciences and previous startup experience, and Peter Schmidt, co-founder turned technical advisor, who developed the site from scratch. We're looking to raise $500K, primarily to build out the team and scale our customers. And if you're interested, please find out more via Angel List, email, or have a beer with us afterwards. Thank you for your time.
Hello, I'm Jeremy. We're Tutor on Demand, and we quit jobs with Google, Goldman Sachs, and a successful startup. We do online education, a video platform basically for high school students. We create curriculum-specific content delivered by each local market's rockstar teachers. And so far, in 6 months, we've got 2,000 happy and paying customers. So in this time, we've proved we can find rockstar teachers. We've found that people love the content we build and that people will actually pay for it. We've proven that we can acquire customers in highly profitable channels, and what's more, we've done it in multiple education markets. So let's have a look at a demo. This guy's Alan. He's a rockstar teacher. In fact, he's a teacher's teacher. He's an examiner, he's a textbook writer, and he's the kind of guy you want your kids to have access to. And what he's actually done is produce high-quality YouTube-style video content that students can access on demand anywhere, anytime. And it's not just about video, it's quizzes, it's dashboards, and a whole bunch of other features we'd love to tell you about. 6 months in Australia, we've had 4.5% of students sign up to the platform. This year we're on track for 20% of students. And as I said, we've proven that this model works here in the US. And engagement is awesome. Students that have access to watching all the videos 1.2 times. And they're watching because for the very first time they can get access to a great teacher for every single one of their subjects. How do we get the best? We work with them, we partner with them, and they share in the revenue. If thousands of students buy it, we pay teachers tens of thousands of dollars. And that's actually happening. We've done 55k revenue in 6 months. We had a 160k run rate in March. We acquire these customers highly profitably, as I said. So things are going great in the US and Australia, but Ben, he's here to tell you about a mega opportunity we've uncovered.
So, did you know that in Asia they spend more on private tuition than the US? It's a $90 billion industry globally, but get this, 70% of private tuition spend is done in Asia. And what's even more cool is there's no online competition, and we're going to be the first mover in Asia Pacific. For example, look at Singapore. It's a $5 billion private tuition market, compared to the US as a whole, that spends $7 billion on private tuition. We're going to be live in August. It's a $100 million revenue opportunity for us, and there's no online competition. The great news is Singapore's not alone. There are other like-for-like markets at our doorstep. After Asia, we plan to take over the world and personalize learning, but with real people, not just algorithms. We're Tutor On Demand. We're raising $750,000 to seize this opportunity. We've got $550,000 equipment, so we'd love to speak to you about the opportunity. Thank you.
So those are the 13 companies. We just want to once again thank Mike for hosting us. Thank you guys for being here today, and see you next time.
Cheers.